Audio Renaissance presents The Grave Tattoo by Val McDermid, read for you by Kate Redding. For Kelly, My Blossom of Snow. Acknowledgements. The seed for this book came from a talk Alan Hankinson gave some years ago to the Northern chapter of the Crime Writers Association. I am indebted to Reginald Hill for organising it, and to Robert Barnard for filling in some of the gaps in the immediate aftermath. I was encouraged to continue by Wordsworth expert Juliet Barker. The late Robert Woolf, director of the Wordsworth Trust, gave generously of his time and encyclopedic knowledge. Professor Sue Black provided invaluable information about the work of a forensic anthropologist and on the forensic details in the text. Any inaccuracies are entirely my responsibility. Thanks, too, to Cherry Capel, who steered me towards a title when I was becalmed. The book would never have been completed without the wholehearted support of my editor Julia Wisdom, my agent Jane Gregory, and Anne O'Brien, the Jedi Master of copy editing. Finally, I want to thank Kelly Smith, who made the dark places light. O reader, had you in your mind such stores as silent thought can bring, O gentle reader, you would find a tale in every thing. William Wordsworth, Simon Lee. The Prelude, September 2005. All landscapes hold their own secrets. Layer on layer the past is buried beneath the surface. Seldom irretrievable it lurks, waiting for human agency or meteorological accident to force the skeleton up through flesh and skin back into the present. Like the poor, the past is always with us. That summer it rained as if England had been transported to the tropics. Water fell in torrents, wrecking glorious gardens, turning meadows into quagmires, where livestock struggled hock-deep in mud. Rivers burst their banks, their suddenly released waters finding their own level by demolishing whatever was vulnerable in their path. In the flooded streets of one previously picturesque village, cars were swept up like toys and deposited in the harbour, choking it in a chaos of mangled metal. Landslips swamped cars with mud, and farmers mourned lost crops. No part of the country was immune from the sheets of stinging rain. City and countryside alike struggled under the weight of water. In the Lake District it sheeted down over fell and dale, subtly altering the contours of a centuries-old landscape. The water levels in the lakes reached record summer highs. The only discernible benefit was that when the sun did occasionally shine, it revealed a lusher green than usual. Above the village of Fellhead, on the shores of Langmere, ancient peat hags were carved into new shapes under the onslaught of water, and as autumn crept in, gradually the earth gave up one of its close-held secrets. From a distance it looked like a scrunched-up tarpaulin stained brown by the brackish water of the bog. At first glance it seemed insignificant, another piece of discarded rubbish that had worked its way to the surface. But closer inspection revealed something far more chilling, something that would reach across the centuries and bring even more profound changes in its wake than the weather. My beloved son, I trust you and the children are in good health. I have found this day troubling matter in your father's hand. It may surprise you that, in spite of the close confidence between us, I was in ignorance of this while he lived, and wish heartily I had remained in that state. You will easily see the need for secrecy while your father lived, and he left me no instructions concerning its disposition. Since it closely touches you, and may be the occasion of more pain, I wish to leave to you the decision as to what should be done. I will convey the matter to you by a faithful hand. You must do as you see fit. Your loving mother. 1. The way it rained that summer, it would have broken your heart to see. It smashed its sheets to smithereens and flowed down the corrugated roofs of dismal railway stations. And I would sit waiting for trains.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?